Curtis, how has this offseason been? Kind of a whirlwind for you coming back to the organization, right?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Obviously, very excited to get back to Texas and bring our little girl down now. So, be a little different than last time I was here, but we're very excited as a family to be back.
The transition for you when you were first here in Cedar Park with the organization to now where you're at, what kind of difference in either your game or your leadership level can you bring to the organization?
I mean, now I'm a little bit on the older side, so you look at things that like Travis Morin and Max Fortunas are our coaches now. What they taught me over the years and how to come in and be an everyday pro for a full season. So now it's time to pass that knowledge on to the younger guys and help them make their transitions up to the next step.
When you talk about the coaching staff and working with Travis and Max, how great is it and what kind of a change is it for you having them as a teammate versus having them as coaches?
Well, we'll see. I haven't really seen it yet, but obviously really excited to see them behind the bench. Two unbelievable hockey minds. Been through a lot, both champions at that level, so they'll be transitioned to great coaches. So I'm really excited to see them behind the bench.
The world has kind of shifted in the last 2 years or so. Just from yourself, what have you gone through in that time that's really changed for you?
I guess having a daughter now, so the little COVID baby. So it's been awesome. She's the best. So it definitely is a change on the lifestyle, but nothing better.
Was it kind of interesting that you were able to spend a good amount of time involved, and especially being so acclimated, being so close because of COVID?
As far as
just being part of her life early
Oh
on.
yeah, no, it was great. We actually last year, unfortunately, we missed a month of our season, but it was right after Lily was born, so I got to stay home and help be there for her and for my wife Lucia. So it's one of those opportunities that you never get during a normal season, and we didn't have any road trips either, so it was great getting to be there. So this is my first long stint away from home, so I'm missing them big time.
Overall, from your last training camps that you've had with Dallas and being up here, what kind of changes have you seen and just the transition this year to being back at training camp in Dallas and in Frisco?
Well, I mean, there's some great young players and obviously the skill level, but I think the attention to detail from the coaching staff and amongst the players is definitely very high with this organization, and you see it translate with their success, and they're showing some of the analytics of how good they are defensively, and that doesn't come without a team that knows what they're doing and on the same page. So that's definitely pretty cool to see, and from what I've heard, Grammer's the same way down in Texas, so it'll be fun year to get to be a part of that.
Having the last year where there weren't fans in the building, especially where you were in Utica, just what's it going to be like now being able to get back inside of a building with fans and especially pulling on that sweater again?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Utica, that's one of the spots that you always hear how great their fans are. I think we got 10% at the end of the year, and it was loud, but you go to those games and it's just not quite the same as far as energy-wise. It almost just feels like practice day are a little harder to get into. So we're pumped to have fans back in the building and we'll get back to normal season.
Looking forward to seeing you there.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.